hereby call to order the Keokuk City Council meeting November 16. We'll recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The clerk, please call the roll.
O'Connor.
Here.
Moore. Payne.
Here.
Wynn.
Here.
Hellenthal.
Here.
Mortimer. Pollitt.
Here.
Bryant.
Here.
Dunnick.
Here.
We have 7 present, 2 absent.
Do we have any citizens' requests? All right, we'll move to 6, the consent agenda. There are the minutes of the regular City Council meeting of November 2, 2017, minutes of the Civil Service Commission meeting of November 4, 2017, received council reports, liquor license to Dr. Getwell's Bar and Grill, 1100 Main Street, effective November 24, 2017, Class C liquor license with outdoor service and Sunday sales, and a motion to pay the bills and transfers listed within register numbers 4963 through 4965.
Amended agenda?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
So moved. Second.
Moving second. Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, I move to amend the agenda for tonight's council meeting by deleting numbers 11 and 12.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Number 7, Mr. Taylor. You're on.
Thank you, Mayor Garrett. Can I have some assistance here with the ease of, we have show and tell tonight.
I hope you don't have 7,000 slides.
No. Only 4.
There you go.
And they're posters. I'm adrift in the 21st century. I much prefer the 19th. Would it be convenient up here?
Sure.
Where we want?
Sure.
Thank you, Andy. Can you see Dr. Dunnick?
I'll be able to see if I need to stand up, I will, but I already received the lovely mailing, so.
I want to thank the mayor and the administrator for allowing me to address the council. We wanted to make sure that City Council was the first public group to whom we made a presentation about an exciting new development for the city of Keokuk. It feeds directly into efforts to improve the city's appearance. The Keokuk Public Library Foundation, a private charitable organization, is planning to transform a half-city block next to the library into a library park. We've been working on this concept for the last 1.5 years, and we've taken a concept that was originally developed about 10 years ago, but then was dropped. Let's see, if you put the map up first. Well, let's put this one up first. Several different views. This is from the corner of 6th and High. Library in the background. Yeah. The park is going to have 3 areas. The first area is a reading and sculpture park with a memorial walk. And the second area is a plaza area with cafe seating and mobile charging devices. Probably some solar power will be involved. And the third area conference and classroom space outdoors with built-in in-ground seating. We think it'll be an absolutely gorgeous addition. It's in the Cultural and Entertainment District. It's less than 2 blocks from the Grand Theater. We think it'll be a tremendous addition. Also, we intend to use environmental best practices in the design and have various gardens that feature native Iowa plants and shrubs. We'll have native Iowa trees there. And we're very much interested in having innovative water runoff design as well. By the way, we have 3 of our very fine board members here. We have an excellent working volunteer board for the Keokuk Public Library Foundation. They are Jack Smith, Andrea Rogers, Mike Woodring are here tonight. Basically to provide moral support for me. The foundation has about half of the money for the design and construction of the park. The rest will be funded by grants and individual donations. The campaign for the park has begun with an appeal to current and former donors to the foundation. The foundation's kickoff reception for the campaign is being held on Monday, December 4th from 4 to 6 with a presentation at 5 o'clock. Our architects are OPN Architects of Cedar Rapids, who have a lot of experience with library design and auxiliary construction. There will be light refreshments at the kickoff reception, and you are all invited at no charge. Let's see. Since I've got you all in one place, if I double up on you, that's too bad, you can hit twice.
Thank you.
What hours did you say on the 4th?
Thank you.
Pardon me?
On the 4th, when you're having the kickoff?
December 4th,
What time?
4 till 6.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All of us on the foundation are excited about this project. It is, as you can imagine, a great deal of work, but we think is an enhancement for the city of Keokuk. It is unparalleled. Not very many communities, if any, in southeast Iowa have this kind of park. We will be partnering with a number of organizations, including the Keokuk schools, because we think we have a wonderful opportunity to support environmental education, and also the Keokuk Arts Center and the Fine Arts Council as well. Any questions?
This whole area be Wi-Fi accessible?
We are certainly hoping so. Emily is working on that since she is the resident tech geek. As I say, Mike, I'm pretty much in the 19th century. I bet I'm the only person in this room without a smartphone. And happy of it.
You're not the only one.
I just today, when I came up High Street, coming home after I'd been to Quincy and came home, and I noticed that huge half-block lot, and I thought, man, I wonder what purpose that. This is awesome. I'm so thrilled to hear that, because I thought that's too bad it's sitting there.
Yeah, we didn't want to make it into a parking lot. Nor do we have the resources for a $5 million building. You know? Nor does the library need a new building, as a matter of fact. One of the things that the citizens of Keokuk don't realize is what a marvelous institution you have in the Keokuk Public Library. It helped me enormously over a period of maybe 10 years to write a book that I've been working on for far too long. But without it, I wouldn't have been able to complete it because its files, its historical files, are amazing. Plus, Emily goes through and combs through the book collection and keeps it updated. It's an incredible resource for this thing.
Dwayne, you might have said somewhere in your presentation, but when do you expect this to be completed?
Dan, I did not say, but thank you for asking. The earliest we think it'll be completed is August of 2019. We think the campaign to raise the money is going to take easily 9 or 10 months. We've got lots of grant work to do as well, so and you never know about construction. So August 2019 is our best guess at this point. Here, have another.
Thank you.
Dr. Dunning.
Susan's fine. Now, I'm still just ABD anyway, so.
Oh, just
pity me.
please.
Just.
Anyway,
No, I can't. I'm happy to give out degrees.
anyway, in this whole development, I guess, I'm just curious, jurisdictionally, will this remain part of the library?
It is not part of the library.
It becomes part of the city?
No, ma'am.
It becomes
is,
part of the foundation?
Yes, ma'am. It stays
Okay.
part of the foundation.
Okay, great. That's a clarification that folks will want to know, and I wanted to ask it, so.
That makes
All
a lot
right,
of sense.
so the foundation will own and operate Library Park.
That is our current understanding. I have no way to predict the future, but we have
Well, I think
not
it sounds-
had any discussions about giving this property to anybody.
Well, I don't think you'll find any objections. I think it's marvelous. I think it's marvelous.
We do too. There may be a time with some of the grants we're applying for that I'll come back to the council and ask for a small amount, which might be needed for some of the grants we're applying for. And they will not be, the grants themselves will not be small. I also will probably need to make an appeal, a presentation to the county supervisors as well. We need their support.
Dwayne, I think this is going to be something that's going to reach far beyond your time, our time. This is going to be a great asset to the city of Keokuk.
Thank you, Dan. That is our belief, that we're doing something within the vacant lot, essentially in the heart of the city, makes a lot of sense for us. It would be a tremendous enhancement
Yes.
to the city.
And I don't think we can give Aaron all the credit for everything that's happening, but since Aaron came 2 years ago, this younger guy, and he has just, there's a new spirit of enthusiasm in Keokuk, and this is just, I'm thrilled with this. I think this is amazing.
Careful, it's getting a big
Has
head.
your hat size gone up?
I'm just gonna go ahead and leave now.
I'm gonna call it Aaron Burnett Park. And one point of clarification
There you
is that
go.
the park
Sounds
is
like
not intended for children's play. It's intended to support library activities. So Sculpture Park, sit and read a book, sit and read your magazine. The pavilion, you could have a children's birthday party there, but the intent of the park isn't really children's play. We do movies, so movies in the park, movies outdoor pavilions, so it's more targeted towards library activities than per se outdoor play activities, but it's a different frame of reference for outdoor space than there won't be playground.
I think it's perfect.
I've got some more kudos to hand out to you guys who have been there and done that and worked with this for so long. But bringing younger people on board, Andrea is an awesome asset to this community, coming
Andrea
back
was
at
one
her
of
age.
the innovations that we've had in the
I'm
last
a new
So I
Okay,
hope
thank
we
you.
can draw in more young people that are to our community that are willing to.
Sorry, I hope you don't mind if I ask a question. Did you ever say what the, you said you've got half the money raised, what the total price is?
Right now, it's about $850,000.
That you have raised.
And the longer we talk and take the plan, the more it goes up. But compared to the cost of a $2.5 to $3 or $4 million building, we think it's cheap.
Right.
Well, I didn't think we could have to or could raise $420,000 for the pavilion, but we did. So,
And, you know, people have told me, why don't you time it better? Time a campaign for a time when there isn't any other fundraising going on. Let me tell you, folks, there is no other better time.
right.
Yay.
Anything else? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Okay, item 8, discussion on approval process for board and commission members. Appointment of Rayanne Salter to the Grand Theater Commission effective immediately. Term to expire November 5, 2020.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Item 9, consider resolution authorizing the mayor to sign the 2017 CDBG Community Development Block Grant Housing Sustainability Award Contract 17-HSG-010 with the Iowa Department of Economic Development.
So moved. Oh. So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I just wanted to add that this is the owner-occupied rehab. This is, I think, a huge step forward. It's targeted area. It's actually not too far from the library park that we just talked about. I think this will be a big improvement in that area, and it definitely helps out some owners that might not otherwise be able to improve their residence. So.
Any further discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Item 10, motion to approve contract with Pepping Stone Bach and Associates for architecture and engineering service for the old Roquette building.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, item 13, consider resolution removing Thomas Trandell from the Historic Preservation Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Third, fourth.
This is outlined in a letter which I sent to the council recommending this, so there are the grounds set forth if anyone wants to look at them, they're available. Any further discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Item 14, consider resolution approving the initial reading of ordinance number 1977, modifying use of municipally owned parking lots.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Have a roll call.
O'Connor.
Aye.
Payne.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Ellenthal.
Aye.
Pollitt.
Aye.
Bryant.
Aye.
Dunnick.
Aye.
If it's the council's choice, we can waive either just the second or both the second and third with 7 votes.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion we waive the second and third reading.
I second that.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on that? Have a roll call.
O'Connor.
Aye.
Payne.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Ellenthal.
Aye.
Pollitt.
Aye.
Bryant.
Aye.
Dunnick.
Aye.
Okay, item 15, consider resolution establishing 6-hour restriction on library parking lots.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
This follows the previous ordinance. Now that you've put that in place, you have a resolution that establishes those restrictions laid out in ordinance number 1977. So this will establish the 6-hour restriction per that ordinance.
Any other discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Item 16, consider resolution authorizing the canvass of votes for the November 7, 2017 city election from the Lee County Auditor. I hear a motion?
So,
Second.
Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I would just like to add to that, to encourage our citizens to vote, to exercise their right to vote. We had a real poor turnout, in my opinion. 1,800 and some voted out of 7,000 registered voters in the city. And I would just like to encourage our citizens to exercise that right, that privilege to vote when they get the chance for whatever election it is, whether it be school board or whatever, because that's a right and a privilege that a lot of people around this country do not have, or around the world, I'm sorry.
May I ask one question? Is
Sure.
the runoff election for the fifth ward seat, is that December fifth?
Yes. It's been set for December 5th.
And citizens of the fifth ward, I encourage you all to get out and vote.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Any other comments or questions? All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Do I have any committee reports from the council representatives? Is there any new business? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned.